Well, hello Aquarius. Welcome to your June monthly reading. We're going to take a look at the overall energies for the month of June for you. Anything you need to be aware of, any messages you need to receive going into the month of June. I'm also going to roll some dice at the end, see any numbers that could be useful for you to know. Now, we also do have full moon in Capricorn, the month of June and July, back to back, full moon in Capricorn. So what that means for you is this is going to be a great time to knock off some to-do lists. This is going to be on June 21st and July 21st. Take care of those to-do lists. You can also, start something creative. If you've really been putting off something creative, this is a great time to get it started. And you get the change card. Very interesting. So, great time to start businesses. Overall, June is going to be a great time for all the signs really to get things done. But let's see what we have going on for Aquarius, please. Thank you. Starting off with that King of Swords energy. Okay. So we have this dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. And really, when I see this dragonfly spirit, I just think about dragonflies in a sense of they get around everything, around any obstacle. They can fly. They're like little mini helicopters. In nature, there's really not many creatures that can catch them, so they don't have much prey to worry about unless they get too close to the water. But overall, dragonfly spirit was saying truth transcends illusion. So sometimes you might feel like this Four of Cups, where all of a sudden things are appearing. You know, we go from the King of Swords to the Four of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune. So I get this feeling of like all of a sudden you're manifesting, but I feel like you're manifesting things from the past. Like all of a sudden these things that you asked for a while ago are suddenly coming in and you're like, why am I getting this now? Okay. So anyways, the King of Swords is very much a strong energy of making careful plans, analyzing any plans that you have going into the summer, catching any weak points. You know, if any of you are thinking about starting a business, this is a great time to sit down and rehash your plans, write them down, have a business plan. Okay. King of Swords, all about careful analysis, careful planning. He doesn't like spontaneity. He doesn't want you jumping right into something. Okay. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles. And this is all about living in a secure environment. I call this my vision board card. I call this my legacy card. You know, some of you are thinking about, how can I live on forever? Even though I can't live, how can my name, how can my voice, how can my image live on? How can it carry on to make my family money? Things like that. Okay, this can also symbolize like inheritances coming in. Some of you might have some type of inheritance or update on that. Some of you might be having more time with your entire family, and maybe it's been a while since you've had that time to spend with them. But let's go ahead and clarify. The King of Swords and Ten of Pentacles for Aquarius, please. We have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Again, this is a card of not rushing into anything, kind of like the King of Swords was saying here. You know, making sure that you plan before proceeding. This can also symbolize inspiring projects, inspiring adventures. Some of you might be going on an adventure with your family. This is also a positive sign of any type of romantic proposals coming in. So if you're an Aquarius looking for a relationship out there, this is a very positive sign for somebody proposing some type of date of some sort. You see he's sitting here with the roses and he has a little picnic. So some of you might have a little romantic getaway for June. And we have the Courage card. Ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. And that's really a great card for the King of Swords as well, to sit back and write down, you know, what is holding you back. What fears? Because we got to think swords are a card of air, which are a card of thoughts, emotions, any type of ideas. This is like when I talk about starting a business this month or starting a new endeavor because of the full moon in Capricorn, it might be a good idea because of that courage card for you to sit down and say, okay, what has stopped me from doing this before now? Why have I been putting this off? So we go from the 4 of Cups down to the 5 of Cups. So some of you are feeling like things aren't moving along as quickly as you'd like. You have your arms crossed. The universe is giving you another gift, and it's almost like you're not happy with that gift. This is a card, both of these cards really symbolize being happy with a situation. That you need to turn it around. You need to turn your luck around by being grateful for what you truly do have. Because we have that 4 of Cups energy, which is feeling upset because things aren't moving along as quickly as you'd like. And then we have the 5 of Cups, which is mourning losing something, but in the end, you really don't need it. He can only carry 2 cups. He only has 2 hands. So losing these 3 cups is actually a blessing in disguise for him. So you have something that you feel like is going to be this big, serious loss in your life, but in the end, it becomes a blessing in disguise. In the end, you suddenly can go across a bridge. You can advance your path now that you've cleared the way of anything holding you back. The King of Swords can be a card of getting rid of what is holding you back. We have the courage. Ask what you're afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back. So you have this whole message coming in about getting rid of what's holding you back. I feel like you suddenly have this realization here because we move over into the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords, the Change card. Thank you. Oh yeah. So Spirit gives us 2 messages here to clarify. You have the Emperor and the Chariot. So this is clearing the way. Your path is being cleared. The universe is saying you are ready now. And the Emperor is all about making more plans. Strategic planning. This also is the card of Aries. So some of you might have an Aries in your life that's going to help you along, but you see he's holding a chess piece here. So it's all about playing chess. It's all about strategic planning here for you, which is what's going to bring out that Chariot energy. Success can be yours. And I call this the universe has your back card. This is your reminder that the universe has your back. So any type of fears that we talked about here, you need to set those aside and see if the universe is going to clear the way for you. It's going to take you on that path that you want to be on so badly. And I believe some of you, this reading can also symbolize some type of vehicle news, because we do have the Change card as well with a vehicle in it. So some of you could be changing vehicles, having something going on with your vehicle. Maybe you're changing the color or changing something about your vehicle, changing the tires, changing the oil. There's something coming in about changing with your vehicle, because we have the Chariot card too. That can symbolize vehicle things, vehicle news. Change also can symbolize moving, because he is loading his car up with his belongings. So some of you could be moving, could be a far distance as well. But truly, I get this overall message of realizing what's holding you back suddenly opens up the door to this change. And with this Wheel of Fortune card, my goodness, this is your card of destiny and luck. This is good fortune coming in for you. Be open with how things are unfolding now, because in the end, you really don't have control when the Wheel of Fortune comes in. The Wheel of Fortune just always is turning. So this card is symbolizing that you have luck coming in. It's time to play the game. It's time to play life, because your luck is changing. You have something changing. In this Ace of Swords, this is like this coming out of a fog card. You suddenly have this realization. You suddenly see the path as we're talking here. This change is bringing forth this whole new path for you. This idea of, I now know where I'm headed. He comes out of the fog. Now, it's funny because the Ace of Swords also symbolizes a card of thinking before you act, making the plans before you proceed. So overall, I really get this deafening message of make sure your plans are solid before proceeding. Double and triple check them. Knight of Wands. Whoops. Knight of Wands, my friend. This is a big move coming. This is a very ambitious card. Adventure coming in. You know, for some of you, this is a big move, an overdue change that's coming in. We have the change card, the Knight of Wands. Wands are fire. This is movement forward. So overall, this is, you know, really start of something new. A big move is coming for you. But I think this big move is completely dependent on this King of Swords, on making the right plan, triple checking your plans here. That's the overall message I keep getting. Triple check your plans. What other message do we have for Aquarius, please? Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Nice. And let's go ahead and roll some dice. What numbers do we need for Aquarius? What numbers do they need to be aware of for June, please? So we have number 8 and number 2. Add them together, you have 10, 2, 8, and 10. These numbers can symbolize significant days during the month of June. They can also be lucky numbers to be on the lookout for. And we have number 3 and number 4. Or if you add them together, you have 7. And let's pull a trinket. You have a butterfly, very ornate butterfly. And I really, you know, get this overall feeling of you flying, of you soaring high because of the dragonfly spirit that we started off with. It's like suddenly you're rising from that cocoon. Suddenly you're opening your wings, you're spreading your wings here. If you come to this realization that we talked about. But overall, like I said, strategic planning, that is the key here. Triple check those plans, Aquarius, and you will have a great month. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It's a free way to support my channel. I really do appreciate that. And I will see you in your next reading. Goodbye, my friend.